We will have a few Q&A, and then simultaneously we'll have box lunches brought in because we have a back-to-back panel. And then because Mr. Singh also has another lunch commitment, do you want to take a question or so, Mr. Singh? Okay, maybe if there are questions for Mr. Haidari, because Mr. Singh has a lunch appointment too. Please.
The question is for Mr. Haidari, because he's one of the few Afghan people over here, and I want to congratulate him bringing up the mentioning that the Taliban, with support of ISI, they are grooming the warlords over there, and mentioning that with ISI support, Bin Laden was staying next to their military training headquarters. That's all fine, you being Afghan, and from there, what the general feeling of Afghan people, they really want India to involve in their country rebuilding, and not only the Taliban, the general common majority people, what their feeling is with India, and they really want India to involve in their country rebuilding.
Thank you very much. That's a very good question. I think if you have had a chance to look at the public opinion polls taken on the Indian assistance to Afghanistan, you would find out that India as as the highest opinion of the Afghan public in terms of their continued support from 2001 up to now. And of course, Afghans also, we share a civilizational bond with India, and our ties with India are not over the past 12 years, but they have been there since Asian times, and they even were there under the communist regime. And of course, when the Mujahideen took over from the after the fall of the communist regime. And so yes, the Afghan people actually want increased Indian assistance, not only in the civilian sector, but also in security arena.
Sure. My name is Umar. I'm Hubert Humphrey Fellow. My question is with Mr. Singh. Sir, until recently, the world believed that basically the Lashkar-e-Taiba, a proxy of Pakistan ISI, is responsible for Mumbai attacks and the parliament attacks. But recently an affidavit submitted by a civil servant of Indian Civil Services that it is some other story. That has created significant doubts on the earlier version of that incident. Would you please comment?
I think no affidavit was submitted by any civil servants or any civilian, as I know. But what you have told, this is a new information for me.
We have the time for 2 more questions.
Utsav Chakrabarti from World Hindu Council, and this is a question for Mr. Haidari as well as Rajnath Singh. The head Mr. Haidari, given the fact that Pakistan has been exporting radical Islamism into southern Afghanistan and southwestern Afghanistan, what efforts has the Afghan government been making to put in their education system a respect for the pre-Islamic civilizations, the Hindu and the Buddhist civilizations, for the younger generation? And also, for Rajnath Singh ji, in what way will India be willing to help Afghanistan in promoting the pre-Islamic Hindu and Buddhist civilization within its population for creating diversity?
Yeah, like I said, the education sector has made significant progress over the past 12 years with international aid, including Indian assistance. Like I said, we have over 10,000 Afghan students on self-financed, Afghan government financed and Indian government financed scholarships pursuing different degrees and areas that Afghanistan's reconstruction and the civilization need. As far as the curriculum is concerned in Afghanistan, it is a modern one meeting all international standards, but the challenge in Afghanistan remains one of capacity, especially capacity of teachers remains low, but that's an area that we've been working based on a 5-year strategic plan of the Ministry of Education. And that's an area where we continue to ask our international allies, particularly the United States and India, to do more in order to enhance the quality of education from primary to secondary and as well as higher education.
India and Pakistan, India and Afghanistan has not only historical bond but cultural bond also. India is ready to support whatever will be needed by the Afghan government.
Sir, my name is Malik Siraj Akbar. I'm the editor-in-chief of the Baloch Hall newspaper. My question is, what is India's policy towards Balochistan? Because Pakistan crushes the ethnic Baloch minority every day, blaming the Indians for carrying out an insurgency, whereas I'm an ethnic Baloch and we suffer every single day. What is the Indian government's policy?
Sorry, but we have to...
Could you elaborate on that so that the Baloch people stop suffering every single day?
I have already mentioned in my speech.
He has a lunch appointment, so let's proceed forward. And you can send all the questions and we can definitely direct them forward and get the answers. Thanks.